Appreciate you giving me this time. I'd just like to address the issue that I'm having in my neighborhood. And I'm sure it's not the only neighborhood in town, but it seems that it's getting worse again, where there for a while I thought it was getting better. What I've written was, I'm here today not to complain really, nor do I want to hear a speech from anyone. All I want to hear is the answer to my questions. That is, when do we citizens get the elected officials and appointed officials to do what we elected them to do? When will it become a crime to urinate in the street in our neighborhood? When will it be suspicious for cars to come to houses by the dozens every night, only to stay 15 seconds to 3 minutes and drive off? And this is every night, and it's all night. When will it be illegal to pile trash in bags in your yard for rats and vermin, skunks and other vermin to nest in? And when will we be treated as taxpayers? Maybe then we wouldn't mind paying our taxes and caring for what happens in the rest of the city. As you can see, I have one instance at the bottom of this page which details a vehicle that pulled up. It was just the other day on the 10th. I didn't really look at the time. It was late. I'm going to say somewhere around 11:30 at night. The guy pulled the wrong way off of Hudson Street into Metcalf Street, which I live on that corner. Stopped his truck right in front of my van, about 8 to 10 feet. Got out, walked up behind my van and started to urinate. Now I went out there and I confronted him. You're not going to do that, not in front of my house. He gets in this vehicle and he leaves. Well, I did call the police, 911, and I reported it, gave them the plate number. Officers came. By now, the guy had backed his car back out onto Metcalf Street, pulled down, onto Hudson Street, pulled down about 3 houses, parked his vehicle, went up and knocked at the door of one of the row homes, number 47, went inside, was there in a matter of 2 minutes, came out, got in his truck and drove away. Now the police come, while the guy is gone. There's nothing we can do. Well, I'm sorry, you got his plate number. He urinated in front of my house. I got enough manhood in me. I will come to court and testify, yes, I saw him urinating in front of my house. I don't understand why he can't be ticketed for this. I also put a complaint off of the police file where a guy was seen urinating by a police officer at a Turkey Hill, and the officer cited him for it. I don't understand. Is the officer seeing the guy urinating? I can understand if he was there, he saw him doing it, he went and he gave him a ticket. What's the difference? I saw him urinating, I called the police go find him and give him a ticket. I don't understand the difference. This morning at 4 o'clock, I was awoke by a young lady, appeared to be between 16 and 20, got out of a vehicle, knocking on the door of 47 Hudson Street. It's so-and-so. It's cold, hurry up, open up. I gotta get something. Door opens, she comes in, she's in there 2 to 3 minutes, she comes out, gets back in the vehicle that dropped her off, and they drive away. I called this morning, gave them the license plate number, JFJ7074. It's a dark blue, older SUV type vehicle. This goes on constantly, every day, all night. I'm tired of it. My property value is going through the floor. It's not because it's a double wide trailer. It's because it's on Hudson Street. Anybody owns any property on Hudson Street, you know, what good is it? But yet, the city wants us to pay our taxes. The county wants us to pay our taxes. I don't understand. And then You call the police, and I don't mean no disrespect to the police, they've got other things to do besides listen to John Banks. But don't turn around on the internet, on the scanner and call me a nut, just because I called you. I'm sorry I interrupted your day, but these things are important to me in my neighborhood. So if it's 9 o'clock at night, you're not out chasing a bank robber. How about getting rid of some of the drug dealers? They got rid of one on Hazel Street, 189. Hazel Street, just 3 weeks or so ago. They busted the house and they got the drug dealers out of there. Is Hazel Street, it's 3 blocks from my house. Is it any different? I've been complaining about this for years.
Mr. Banks, rather than me taking the information, would it be possible if we have somebody from the police department get in touch with you directly? You have a lot of information here.
Every day, all day. I'm retired, I'm here.
You could, somebody put his phone number on there.
570. Yeah, I can give it to you. It's in the phone book.
And, you can relay that information in person, all of it you do have. I'm sure they'd be happy to talk with you about it.